And overall, I'm once again tempted to go for HOKORI. But just because of the OD, like the OD counters the first 4 heroes of the HOKORI lineup, and I don't believe the DK is that much of a difference. You know what I'm feeling frisky today? I'm gonna go Invaders for this second game. I might be wrong, of course, for life scores, better information, more information than I can ever give you, and more. Go to our partner Cyberscore, and yeah, Cyberscore.live. With that, we shall go a tiny bit of a commercial break, and then we'll be back with game number 2. Paranoia falling a little low, still no first blood. 5 minutes into the game. Austin looking for the wraparound with the Nature's Guys. He doesn't have mana though. I sharded up, control, the tree shall fall. He's seating up, trying to survive all this, but will still get first blooded as Wit. Gonna get snowballed in the end of that. No. I don't know what he thought. Okay, just scratch that. As in goes the dive in with the Ink Swell. Beautiful control onto Christ. Frostbite onto the Grimstroke of all people, so LSM could just trample over the Crystal Maiden. But despite, maybe they were already just looking for the exchange instead of anything, as dive forward from Wits. Nice hammering control from Paranoia, but maybe he was just looking for the approach, maybe onto the Morphling, as Carl will take the DD rune. The 6-minute rotation already coming out. Nice snowball play onto them. The Sanity's Eclipse is just control time onto Osito, getting that kill. Inkswell onto the Tusk, but instant turnaround coming in as Christ will hold them down with the Frostbite. Double kill for VanN. Osito diving forward with a Dragon's Tail. Triple rotation into the mid lane. VanN cannot put himself away. Nice little sentry block to the Stacks camp. Astral Imprisonment onto the Treant Protector. Almisho diving forward. Here comes Paranoia as well. With the Inkswell controlling, they're going to try and dive out, but Carl on the backline. Here comes LSM. They do take out the Pause 3 first, as Austin will be looking for the escape. The Treant Protector should be found here as VanN just trying to scramble up a turnaround, but there's 4 of them here on the mid lane. What is he supposed to do? Trying to wrap around, does have PT. Carl, you just need to catch him. Beautiful shards. In with the prison. But VanN not willing to drop the hammer right now. But the hammer should be dropped by the Solar Guardian. In comes the Dawnbreaker, finding a position 5 for a position 5. We'll need Ice Shards to get the kill. Almisho. Good take down the sentry and just solidify vision right here. He will give his life for this, but all in all, this is just worth it. Wasting the time of the enemy as much as possible.
I was meant for more.
Yes, we can span the chat full that Almisho just died for nothing, but
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower.
as we head into the 12th minute, Dragon Tail onto Paranoia, control onto the Dawnbreaker, and an instant kill as Rises comes around the bend. Did not make it in with the Rage, and the Infest is already gone, so there's another reason why he should not engage into these fights. Because now he's 1/3 HP. Osito, all he needs to do is just keep on right-clicking. Even if this guy rages out, he's going to get pulverized into the ground. As HOKORI, they're just showing no mercy right now. The Inkswell doesn't clip in time as the onslaught will push him out of the way. Carl will eventually get trampled into the ground right now as LSM tries to keep up with the pace. Blink backwards eventually as the other side is just unsure where the enemy is. Perfect positioning doesn't exist, but maybe from LSM it does. As the snowball does not connect, but everything else does. The pulverize does its job, but LSM will be sacrificed as the overgrowth will secure the life of the two two supports. Paranoia not gonna get hit by the Starbreaker. VanN doesn't get the vision off, and Austin just escaping in the nick of time. I do believe HOKORI are extremely happy with this. LSM. Another catch and another play. Pulverize is available onto the Dawnbreaker. It's interesting that he doesn't really use it, as Austin will die into the freezing field, but they do find the exchange as Carl comes around with a shard. Nice play with a snowball. Onto LSM, another catch. The Celestia Hammer doing the work. And VanN. Oh, actually, Rises just takes the kill. I did not even notice the Lifestealer rotating about. A lot of pressure still on VanN. Needs to make a huge play here as onto Osito they arrive. I do believe Hammer should fall. Yes, it does take out Wits down to half HP. But the Morphling just doesn't give up as instantly he exchanges their life. The Lincolns will proc and Wits. He's just gonna escape all this. As in over your head, Overgrowth does come out. Leashed up, controlled, Christ. They want to keep on going. Infest play coming out on VanN. Which way to go? Can't really find Austin. Now he does have the shard, but the vision is there. They just need to keep on going. The Infest bomb comes out a little early. As VanN. Meanwhile, control onto Rises. Solar Guardian coming out, trying to save him as much as possible, but Soulbind just to control Paranoia instead. Rise is gone. They are looking for the counter kills as much as possible, but with the escape of Osito, there's just the crumbs left after the kill onto the carry. In comes the Starbreaker, and with the Overgrowth, no, he cannot escape. VanN will make sure of that with the Astral.
Double kill.
Blitz and Osito looking to just re-rotate around here with LSM. It's a 3v4, but they're gonna go in. Easy control onto VanN as the snowball save comes out in time. Carl looks to make this play around. Nice Sanity's Eclipse, but the damage is just not there. Wits turns around with the snowball as Rises comes in trying to save or kill or just control, finish the job on someone, but Wits is just surviving all the time. The Morphling looking to be unkillable as the Dragon Tail comes out onto Paranoia. Here's the odd star. LSM diving deep, getting the triple kill out of that whole engagement. Throwing that Astrals into the wave is not really a super impactful move, as Wits will be found with the Walrus Punch. A few more right clicks as Snowball for the dive. No Sanity's Eclipse as in comes the onslaught. LSM just looking to control with the Overgrowth. They just ripped them a new one. As Rises tries to get the hell out of there. Austin will just try and crawl after him. Nature's guys as well. Triple kill for Wits. As Paranoia also falling out of the way. Are absolutely on the back foot. As the second tier 2 is about to fall. Carl just wanted the Watcher but gets immediately punished. Soulbind onto Paranoia. And Carl as VanN presses out the BKB. Trying to hold on. Sanity's Eclipse dropped onto the Morphling, but the control, it's not enough. As the attribute shift just heals up the Morph. The silenced up Lifestealer needs 5 more seconds for the Infest. But who is he going to just get out of? Oh no, the damage. It turns out to be too much and he will die to the neutral creeps, which is the Tormentor in this case, as Paranoia will also fall. Just one by one they get ripped to shreds. As Wits survives again another Sanity's Eclipse. VanN under vision. And catch onto the OD. There ain't much to save this as Carl tries to come in and turn it around, but the Soulbind is there again. As the Soul Bitten Solar Guardian player Paranoia is just having trouble. And just rotating about. They do find Paranoia here. In with the catch as in comes Osito now with the Inkswell combo as well. It's just a deletion onto the Dawnbreaker. The Hail Mary play coming out from Invaders. Gonna go for Roshan number 1, 25 minutes into the game. But it does set them up for a tricky situation. Austin with the deep warding.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd shut my eyes right now. Looks
Just
like
lingering about with the Treant Protector. Austin pings it out. There's no one on the top. Where the hell are they? But by the time you get the answer, they're actually right here at your base. Or they're right there at the Roshan. So as they arrive back into their base, there's more of a question. Do they find control for these kills? As yeah, Osito plays around with his Manta Illusions. Nice little play with the Pulverize from LSM. He just needs to run interference and get some vision. He shakes them all off with the BKBs. Austin with a beautiful jump in the overgrowth. Wits just ripping them a new one. Carl will die as the Aegis will fall. VanN is next. And yes, the Lifestealer is just wrapping around, trying to catch the flail onto anyone, but get him controlled, and he's worth nothing as Wits is on the backline chasing his Crystal Maiden. The Inkswell will make a connection, and despite the stun, they just kill Rises and rip him a new one inside their own base. Austin just giving a bit of Frost of his Spirit the side of Invaders as Chris types out the GG. It's gonna be 30-13 as HOKORI just smashed down the 2-0 on top of Invaders.